Just so you are aware, we have a puppy in the room. And he wants our attention. So I will be trying to play fetch while also helping her out. Tug. Yeah, tug seems like a good thing to play. Because we play catch and he has a habit of dropping the ball and immediately barking at you to pick it up, and then you go to pick it up and he pulls it back and then he drops it again and barks at you and it's like, let me have it, man. So we're about to play Somnium. You said you started this once?
Yeah, I literally did like 2 minutes and then couldn't do anymore.
That's fair. Nihongo. I know you want the squeaky part of this. You can't have the squeaky part of this. What if I take this squeaky part out?
Because it's time to sneeze, apparently.
So I like this game a lot better than 999. Mostly because the end has a conclusion, while 999 doesn't really. No barking. Don't you do it. I see that look in your eyes. Day 1, Friday. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. 10:54 p.m. You have to click. Yeah. I feel like I always got stuck on those. Like, do I click it? Do I not click it? Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. I like the inspector. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round, probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. When you speak to a person, you will be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select a topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. A local cop. How's the investigation coming along?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
A local cop. The green means that there's still things to be said about it?
Not yet, sir. Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Do it again.
It's Kagami, sir. Kagami. Are you serious? It's Kagami!
I like that boss, like, was like, whoa. I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. You should.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure I know his name. He already told me. His name is, what was it again?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey, hello? Hey, I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds the lead. Raymond's
It's
awful
unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints. Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
A case 6 years ago?
For some reason she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know. Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Select log will allow you to recap any previous conversations.
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
It's the main column holding up the roof. It's a fence. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. The city's skyscrapers crowd each other. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. A hologram barrier. He's inspecting the scene now. I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Right now she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Her body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Iva. Her official designation is Eyeball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye, an eye for an eye. Ha!
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
While playing through the story, Iva's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target, select zoom, and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls in the touchpad. Face, left eye.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct. The eyeball has also not been recovered from the scene.
So the killer took it with them.
That is highly likely.
Why would they do that?
I believe answering those kinds of questions is your job, Special Agent Date.
Her left eye is missing. It's possible the killer took it.
You're gonna get sass from your eye.
Oh.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
I can't look at her face anymore.
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
No. Why would they do that?
Aye, aye, Captain.
No.
Bunny just gave me this look like, what are you talking about?
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
you could use multiple puncture wounds? Where?
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Yes.
Inside the column?
The noise came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
What if he didn't know what she meant and he just like pulled out his eye and threw it at
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
Alright, Rio. Let's go. Date tech, date tech. Here we go. Date tech, date tech. I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
Poor Kagami. I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there.
Who
If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
He refuses to play tug. He only wants me to play catch with him. Say something, bark, bark, bark.
Mizuki.
Mizuki!
Where did everybody else go?
You pushed them. You pushed them so far they flew off the map. You! Give me that. You haven't played Somnium either, have you? The demo.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
Oh,
You're... Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then.
Liva.
Who are you?
Get your ball.
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called
What
me.
are you doing in my swamp?
My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. Neither is my puppy. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So, things that I should know. I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. Aw, alter ego. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Reboot.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed
Nope.
a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Go lay down.
Mental locks.
That sound.
Have you already forgotten? Even your
What is
critical
that sound?
thinking abilities have
And
dulled.
it sounded exactly like where it's when in 999 when it would like do the flashes across the room.
Oh,
Huh?
that makes sense.
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness.
Triggers
This
me.
world is divided into several layers. Each
But
layer
he's
stands
triggered
upon a
by a sound
foundation,
effect.
a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness.
If I have to use evidence to break mental locks, I'm done.
The truth is
No.
always hidden within the deepest layers.
What is this, Phoenix, right?
Hated that.
Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I
Go
see.
get water.
So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but
All right, let's do this.
Alright.
Where's your snake? Wake Date up, Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Where's your snake? In Somnium, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Aiba closer to the door and investigate.
Whoa.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Aiba instructions. For now, have Aiba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do
Big
is
butt.
open this door.
Hey, Date loves big butts and he cannot lie. No! No pineapple!
I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
No, you want that half of the steak. Or
I see.
Date.
Your
Da-
mental faculties
data.
must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping.
No
I
barking.
suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your
I
dream.
want my dream world
It
to
is
be
created
upside
from
down,
your
and when you
memories.
sneeze, one item goes right side up.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
Seems you thought a lot about.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in
For
Somnium.
birth, they were malleable.
Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a
No
veto.
pineapple. It's gone. Come on. Come here. Drink your water. Good boy.
A winter iris.
What?
But I want a Vita, not a Vito.
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that
Lay down.
blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
Rio? No, I think
What?
women are named after
Hey, I didn't
flowers,
make
not
the
the other
smell.
way around.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Hey, you know, iris, like in an eyeball.
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
No. No. Lay down. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. You can view the controls in the menu.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch.
Iris from black and white? Wait, which one's Iris?
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
You unlock the turn on the light mental lock. But there is another mental lock in the Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide, open the door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to menu, file, appendix. Oh, the gym leader one. I just remember being irritated they changed the name of your, like, female rival. Wear basket.
Leave it to me.
She was one of the gym leaders in the first one. She was only a gym leader in black, right?
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
A basket.
Because I think somebody else was a gym.
Ow, that hurt my shoulder.
Stop trying to eat my watch.
Sorry.
Oh,
I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden.
Was that a pun? A basket. A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult. A floor lamp shaped like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
Tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
I love Iva and Date's
A lamp.
friendship so
It
much.
looks like a rose. Huh?
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
Lose my phone? I didn't do anything.
That's why I'm sure made the noise. It came from my right ear.
What are you, a thug?
That seems silent. I
A
don't
glass
know what
of
happened.
wine.
Oh my gosh, puppy.
Leave it to me.
Hey!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Why when she's drunk? Someone else can come take
No.
her.
Lay down. Let me get your bed.
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left
Lay down.
eye.
Lay down.
Know this,
He
skeleton.
barks really
I harbor
loudly.
no grudges against you. Hi. Yeah. What?
Iba, look! The wall!
You did a thing. Off with his head. Yeah, we have people visiting who don't like the dog on them, so we have to have him here with us. And he doesn't like it up here very much.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding
Damn.
back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one somewhere. No. More. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. But he's like, I understood that exactly.
What?
Hey, you found an eyeball. Date be acquired. Good boy. There.
A gun came out of the skull?
Kuma!
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
A gun.
A gun.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
A key gun blade?
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
New Kingdom Hearts Gunbreaker weapon.
Yo, I'd take it.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
Does that mean,
No.
Keymaster job for 14 confirmed?
A door locked with a padlock. Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Well, get ready.
Well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good.
Good.
I'll open it.
And then they fucked. I don't know. Dead bodies put a damper on things.
I don't know, he looks kind of hot.
And he's like, I don't know. Date A acquired. A. Day 2,
That
Saturday.
ass.
Psych. That ass. You're right. Police headquarters, Saturday, 9:21 a.m. Are we in boss's office? Because that's crazy.
It's the happy birthday with a parking sign.
That's where
morning,
you draw
Date.
the line.
I was waiting for you.
And everything else is fairly normal.
Shelves.
Cool.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
Okay.
An RC car. A police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
That's fair. This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you.
He talks?
That face.
Boss's friend, Mario. It's a volleyball. A soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. A soccer ball. A flag with big catch on it. A sober restaurant door curtain.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's a tanuki statue. A happy birthday banner decoration. The birthday party was a while ago, though. A pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
A pumpkin. A bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? A bookshelf. There's a ton of things stuffed in it.
Next.
An electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Fair.
An electronic darts game. A chair. Skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
Skis. A snowboard. A triangular ruler. A police poster.
Is it?
A public bath door curtain. A map on the wall. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
It's Boss's grandfather's death mask.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
A decorated Christmas tree. It's been here since the first time I was in this room. It's a lifesaver.
Oh, that's in a tube.
A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. A boy band poster. A symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
A stationary bike for indoor training. I mean, where's the lie though? A plaster figure. A cabinet.
Those posters aren't as important.
There's a lot of stuff hanging on that coat hanger.
Ah,
A souvenir from some rural town? I haven't seen one of these in a while. There's a pennant adorning the wall. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in.
Oh,
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
that's what she said.
I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose.
Okay.
The coffee maker is sitting on the shelf. You want to go all the way to the left of the room?
Did I not? Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Bags.
Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties.
Why?
I don't know.
Rip.
A tombstone. R.I.P. There are wine bottles lined up.
That doesn't seem appropriate.
Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Stop ogling me.
I am not ogling you.
Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Door.
The entrance.
Okay.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
That got hella deep.
I'm a Trioshka.
Like it? It reminds me of you, Date.
My name is Kaname. The kanji for key can be read as Kaname, but that's not my real name. I don't know my real name. I don't know anything about myself past 6 years ago. It's a large key.
Okay.
Kaname 0.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
5 nickels.
Five
What are you, in
nickels.
elementary school?
Yeah,
The Persian rug is laid out.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
Is that the one with the school and she had like a love interest and one of them was a vampire and the other hated vampires and was a vampire hunter or something and she was like the vampire's blood bag or something? I read like one volume.
So it turned out that the one love interest was like her like some sort of relative. Somehow. I didn't read any of it, but I just heard
I
mention
think
of
we
it.
had 2 volumes and we both read those 2 volumes, but we remembered different parts of them.
No, that was like brought out in the end. I just heard people talking about it. I didn't read much else into it.
I see. I can drop the pineapple now.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
A dead clock. Well, he read the whole thing.
Unfortunately.
Was that bust?
Hmm?
Oh, you already did that.
I think I've done everything.
Good job. I'm proud of you. This room is a nightmare.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories
In the
underground.
mines.
Amoria.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since
Forget
I've been in a
about it.
crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
You don't know that.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible.
That doesn't mean it's not important.
So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
About the case 6
I wouldn't
years
tell
ago.
you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it. Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember.
Thank you for your input, Iva.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay?
You're the one that can let me keep hitting the button.
It's a delicate issue. Even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
I'm definitely not gonna get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes.
Alright.
Who do you
What's the
think I
status of
am,
the
Date?
investigation? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. The Abyss. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
About
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
So you're her legal guardian.
Mizuki Okiura, the girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home. Her illegal guardian, oh!
That just doesn't sound good.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions. I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely. The pick Mizuki was holding?
No, the other one.
The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her.
I mean, obviously it's a different legal thing, but she is 12.
She is important to you, right?
Nah, she's
Let's
okay.
see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okiura Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket.
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
That's not creepy. Oh my goodness. It's like the creepy Dene.
I love it. It's so cute.
Hello.
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
I like that she's looking at Date.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
I think you can examine yourself, actually.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is
What
this coming
love?
from?
Baby,
Just answer the
love
question.
me.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
It hurts, you know. Hey, boss. Is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Boss is looking at Iva.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information. You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad at Abyss at MPD.
It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it really isn't really my eye. Iva's my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself as she sees me. I like this music. It's cute.
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am. Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all.
Yes.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
Somebody looks evil.
An autonomous artificial intelligence
You've been playing
birthed
too many
from
Pokemon
collective
games.
nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner.
Why does he look like a Pokemon mama?
She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Which team
I bet he has a Dedenne.
Which team was it that they all looked like that? Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking.
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
My left eyeball is Iva. She sees things differently than I do.
I found the payphone that the caller used.
Women.
It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
It was me!
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male.
He does not look 24 years old.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Right?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you are able to visit a new destination, map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open the map and pick a destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu File Appendix.
Go Oh.
Yeah, he looks super young. I don't know if he's just supposed to look super young or if, like, they had to change his age in translation.
I want to go to a diner
Oh,
like this
hello.
once.
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else.
Your money.
I'm not a customer.
I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
Knife?
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita, before we talk, could I make a request?
Hmm?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna investigate everything but you.
A knife. No!
A
Beer
knife.
cases. They gave me fire. A stool. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
A lucky cat statue. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
A beer ad on the wall.
More stools, chair.
A round chair.
A large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
It's a round chair.
How are those stools and that's a chair?
Nothing but a window.
Table?
A table.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Neither of us can figure out what that sauce is.
Taste it.
Disposable chopsticks. It's a mop.
Perfect.
Worth it. A bucket.
Does this remind you of your delinquent youth?
Hey now, don't judge a book by its cover. Besides, I have no memory of my youth. I wouldn't
Too
know.
soon.
A bucket. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
There's a menu on the table. The counter. I can see the kitchen area past the counter.
But flashing the knife at me.
There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle.
Yep, I can read that.
Okasan
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
itsumo o arigato.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota
don't
gave
think
me
that's
that
what it
knife
said.
for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me.
The menu, please. The men I please are none of your business.
Who would you say no to? I've said nope. plenty.
I've said no plenty.
What's more than just a kitchen knife?
That's one of my favorite lines from
It means
Archer.
the world to me.
Slap. I've said no plenty. There's a floral pattern kitchen knife on the table. It looks like Ota gave it to Mayumi for Mother's Day.
It's still green.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern. The words "Mom, I love you always" are carved on the handle. I think it says actually "Mom, thank you for everything," but
Kids.
a kid's chair.
Cool.
It's a photo. I can't tell what's on it from here.
Family photo, huh?
Mayumi and Ota when they were younger. The other person appears to be Ota's father.
A family photo. It looks like Ota and his mother and his father. I added too many words to that, but I don't care. A swinging door.
A swimming door.
A swinging door.
A swinging door. Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper.
Posters, what's this?
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus.
It's a bomb.
She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
Date, there's a paper slip on that cardboard box. Why not try enlarging the image?
Hint, hint.
The
Amazon.
sender's great grin.
Amazon.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Azamon.
Azamon.
A popular online
Even
store.
better.
Product description reads, solid model.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Yeah, Date. A little table.
I'm gonna look at the table first.
A small sitting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
As opposed to a liquid model. A small sitting cushion.
That's just the calendar.
Thank you.
Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. An old calendar on the wall. Yeah, look at little cat things in the window. I don't know if you can actually look at them, but
It's just more lucky cats. Okay, do I talk to her first or look at the package? What?
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Man, I love him.
some celebrity's autograph.
It'd be awkward when it's actually a woman.
An old CRT television.
You think that thing gets any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
A CRT TV. Nothing's playing on it. Oh. It says, good luck.
Okay.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Two figures, or two good luck charms, or two lucky cats, or
The
two
letters appear to be
autographs,
some kind of metal.
or two black sauces.
The
Two
permeability
cushions?
of X-ray vision should make them legible.
No, don't
Is-
even. Oh, CRT TVs.
Allow me to investigate.
I
A
guessed
moment,
everything else. It's a package for Oda. A set. Oh wait, I just realized something. It's a cardboard box.
You just realized it's cardboard box.
There's a delivery slip attached to it. There's something that I will be saying a lot during this playthrough. It's a package for Ota.
Why is it still green?
I don't know. Let's just talk to Mayumi.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes. I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new. Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but... back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Yeah, it might have been the slip again,
That
but
boy,
I don't think it's that big
he's
of a deal.
been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Yeah, totally 24.
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company. What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately. Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes.
I have no idea what's in it.
Just look. You'll see what I mean. Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, I'm getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
Yeah, that's the issue. Wait, I didn't... Okay.
Date, I found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Aiba
Excuse
is
me.
look. Aiba is tied for best girl.
Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Like in general or the game?
In the game.
Oh.
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Aiba, bring the car around.
At once.
I decided to ask about Shoko just in case. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
You almost
No
have
one.
the same haircut.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, hair color.
She mentioned a box.
What?
I guess that was supposed to be a hint that you should check the box in the background.
Oh.
In case you don't click everything like you do. Ota's mother, Mayumi Matsushita.
Well, that's just annoying again.
Well, maybe if you looked at the box now, that would have turned the
Well,
box
too
on
late
green,
now.
And then that would have gone away. Lemniscate, Saturday, 11:45 a.m.
Oh, hungry.
Hungry?
Yeah, I wish I had
That's
some
it?
sushi.
Me
Correct.
too. I went to order it from Yummy Poke, but it was closed today. And I
Are
was
you Ota
sad.
Matsushita?
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare. I showed him my bed.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
The po-po.
The company's logo.
What?
Lemniscate. There's an abstract painting up.
Should I
What
not
is that
investigate
supposed to be?
everything?
No, you should.
I do not know.
I'm laughing at something you're going to investigate, hopefully. There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up.
Shut up.
So far. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa.
Okay.
It's a sofa. A plant.
Date, look! Ants!
This is how we get ants.
Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
This is how we get
A
ants.
plant.
Was that it?
Well, that one's also cute.
Another plant?
That is
Nice.
a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
Just
There
no.
are high stools around the table.
I have to be confused with low schools.
It's a high table.
There's a door.
A door. There's probably an office back there.
A door, no.
Hey, watch the screen for a little bit. I think something comes up. Yeah, look, Junko.
Huh?
It was Junko.
Was it?
Yeah, it was her, teacher thing.
Oh.
I thought there was another little mini thing, but that might be later. Promotional videos of the agent's talent are playing. Oh, it's the poster. Oh, you don't know because you didn't play VLR, but that's a poster in VLR. Nothing dirty though. This isn't that kind of company. Promotional videos of the agent's talent are playing. A vending machine full of drinks. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see. How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. Lots of magazines in that rack. A little table in front of the sofa.
Hey, Aiba. What do you think would happen if I flipped this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
A little table in front of the sofa. A large window. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting by the desk. That's what I was laughing at. That's the reception desk.
Okay, I think I've got everything.
Oda's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can
Why?
pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Oda's laptop.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Psych.
Because I'm a psychic.
Psych.
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please? No? I'm kinda busy right now.
Alright, Twitchy Sin.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
He even called him kid.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process,
Ah, one of these assholes.
no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Please hold.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Oh.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct.
I mean, the picture's pretty self-explanatory too, but...
However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
Yeah.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
That you're sock puppeting for her on 2 Witter.
What are you talking about?
you should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical protein fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic.
That face.
Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine. I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay? I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
Everyone, the one person in the room.
The receptionist.
The breasts.
The breasts.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura?
She's so cute.
She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
He's a 24-year-old meeting a 12-year-old.
That's why I wondered if like something had to be changed, like they had to change his age like after the game was kind of done, so then some of this doesn't really make any sense sort of situation.
Yeah, I know her.
I'm her illegal guardian.
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't say it like that.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
Date and Buddy on the same page. You stay away from my illegal daughter.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that
Doesn't
name.
have to be professional.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Have you been looking this whole time?
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact.
Yeah, you didn't say he was professional.
So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure. Around 8:10 last night.
I can never find stuff.
I got a call from
I
Mizuki
get
saying she
distracted
wanted
by
to
other
meet me at Bloom
information
Park.
before I find the information I was looking for.
I start to look
She
up
sounded
something,
scared.
and then I forget what I'm looking up.
You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
Not that you would know, apparently.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
He doesn't have a cell phone.
Oh, he doesn't have a cell phone because he's got Aiba.
No, I know why he doesn't have a cell phone.
Who sent
That makes sense.
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Could you imagine Tate's like,
What
hey,
happened next?
Hey, Aiba, install the Pornhub app.
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Oh. You left a 12-year-old alone. Not cool, man.
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when
that's
people
fair.
grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
What?
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me.
Been around the block before.
This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Not wrong.
Good girl.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
Why do the shoes bother me?
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
And then his eyes pop out.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
Is his penis acting up?
Let me confirm something. You're ASET, right?
Oh.
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? ASET.
Fears!
Upset, regret, ASET.
Water!
Wet, sweat, ASET.
Yay! ASET, you bet!
You bet, kid.
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
I love Iba.
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend
Oh,
you
is he
keep your
supposed to
hands
look
to
different?
yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
Ooh.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
I can't.
He was supposed to be one of those characters who looks offset from everyone else, like some of the people down the looks offset from everyone else, like super different. Are you ordering food?
No, I'm just looking at food. I'm really hungry, bro.
What are you looking to get? I can try and find some of them.
I don't know, man. I have no cravings. I can get DoorDash from PetSmart. What?
Food for your puppy.
That's right.
Like, wait, what character are you talking about? Like offset, like Ryoma from V3?
That doesn't help me. If you can find an example from the first
Teru
two
Teru?
games, that'd be great.
Teru?
But he doesn't remember that I haven't played V3, so I have no reference to that.
Like,
What? The fuck? What?
Who looks offset? Oh, so he just looks like a neat? I thought you meant, like, looks really, like, strangely, like, misshaped compared to the rest of the cast. Like, Teru Teru is, like, really tiny. Oh, you mean Otaku? What?
Why does tiny have to be an offset?
No, but I mean, like, he is, in, like, even his, like, height is, like, completely different. Otaku.
Answer the question.
I meant like his like proportions are really strange compared to everybody's else's.
I don't know, kind of the same size as little bitch face.
Like height-wise, he's the same size, but like his body like proportions and like his face shape are a lot different. Like his eye shape is really different. And Ryoma's the same way in V3, kind of, where he's got like really weird proportions in comparison to everyone. Now I know size isn't what matters.
It's like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Oh, that's right. You were gonna blackmail him for sock opening.
Yeah, just be cool.
Be cool. Oda is.
You know, she looks like gosh, what's her name?
What game?
Vocaloid.
Luca?
Yes, I knew it started with an L.
If only she was as cool.
Yeah, she just has like that face shape and doesn't look to have like I don't think it's blue eyes, but like, isn't hers green?
Yeah, I think so. And her hair color is the same. It definitely looks like it could be like an outfit of Luca's from like one of the MVs.
Yeah.
Mizuki Okiura?
Yeah,
I am!
Look around mid-conversation, look like you're zoning out.
Mr. Okiura runs an agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically...
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. Oof.
Cold.
She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
How old is Date supposed to be?
Go to the menu. File. Oh. This game will autosave, but you can also save manually. Within the end of the game, you can return to the title screen from the top menu in the top right.
I like how they give me this like it's not like a basic game.
What?
I'm true.
Oh. 999 save music or sound effect.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be profiles. File allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard and is updated as the story advances. You got an album photo. Do. The eyeball in the dream.
No, it's just the album photo. Photo album.
You've got a photo for the album. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. You can view photos you've collected at any time. Collect them all. Date. 30. He's younger than me.
5.
Likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. 1010000001111110101.
Dislikes dirty jokes. Tommy sneaks at Dante's eye socket while he's sleeping. Makes mischief. Wow. She's so cute.
Tonkatsu ramen stew, unagi, metal pipes.
Dante holds chopsticks. Was emotionally attacking Dante. Wow, Dante has a lot of troubles. 37. Hobbies. You're a boring man.
What? Yeah, do you see his professions? He's a maniac, baby.
Scandinavian furniture collection. Okay. Lying and cheating. Great. Deceased. Self-declared. Dislikes Tesla's enemies, so himself. $54, huh? Making soy sauce.
Boss.
Does not look 42. Dislikes happy families.
Ex-boyfriends. Oh.
Making them obey. Applying pressure. Oh, that's it. Must. Oh, Ben. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all this. Okay.
Yeah, there's some random ones. Hey, set, you bet, kid.
Reveal. The noise.
They must have like changed that up because I've seen a couple of the character models for the next game and they are strange looking.
Puncture wound. I thought it said a kind stab.
A kind stab wound. Large hospital. But I wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah, some of these are funny to read, but it's kind of hard to find some of them. Oh, these are the...
Nope, don't care about those. Ow. Album.
That's so cute.
That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, that won't tell you anything. You can look at the flow chart and not figure anything out.
Just in case, since I looked at all my data. Okay, what am I doing again?
Talking to them.
Something wrong?
I'm still hungry. Oh.
Oh yeah, I was kind of looking.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
Any others?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, I just
have to make
my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
I don't know what restaurant we could get from.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have one of these. Maybe get the Mongolian grill place. We could get ninja sushi.
Last time I had that, I was not a fan of their sushi.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, like, bad, but...
There's this Mexican place. I don't know, right? The only reason I said something was because this burrito looked really... This chimichanga looked kind of good. I don't like Mexican food.
Unless they have the exact same thing I got in Pennsylvania, I don't want it.
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Clearly.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
No.
You'll what?
Let me do it on my own.
Oh, yeah, if you want. You have money.
Please take me with you.
I don't have money now. Did you see what I got?
I did.
Why?
And now you can play Digimon on that.
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right?
No, it was actually a really sane murderer. You know. They, perfectly sane.
That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message.
It was me, Dio. Kono Dio da. Oh, here you go. There's a cutscene.
Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Breasts.
Are we gonna blackmail me now?
Oh, I love
Hello. There's a pair of breasts at the reception.
She does have breasts. I'll look and see if there's anything else to examine from this angle. I like Oto's expression.
He is not happy.
So I didn't even have a choice, man. I was walking away. And she was just like, I'm coming on over. I'm gonna hug you. Deal with it, nerd.
Nerd.
Something wrong?
No, not at
okay?
all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Oda is staring daggers at me. Aset has a rather inappropriate smile on her face, given the circumstances. That is a face as well.
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh,
Can I
and
go,
just
like,
so you
hack?
know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
I don't think Mayumi was too far off. Map. Map. On the 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 map. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. It wouldn't let me talk to her. You can talk to her later, though.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Bet.
Boone Park. Wheel. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left, too.
Weird fact.
What?
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
What?
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 Where is it? Where's the dashboard?
The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has a speedometer, tachometer, and other meters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
The center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it. This is an older car, but it has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Iva can even remotely control it.
Interesting.
The center console. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
The glove box.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Of A-set?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll have to freaking talk to her.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm profession.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it. Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous.
You know?
Get on TV. Be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Ah, yes, Minecraft.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either. Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
It all comes back full circle.
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
With what?
I think a contract.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He
That's a
really
word
is
we
like
use.
a hero to me.
Oh, you mean
Hero,
that kind
huh?
of special.
Questions. Ah, what's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm. But you are a cop, right?
Right? But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
Silence.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting
Oh
that
my
video.
gosh.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Okay.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
Hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
And if you do, then your death was predicted.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
No, it's nothing.
Well, usually you do the clap high five thing.
Yeah, that's as much as I know about it.
But that could be like a Japanese version or something. Seeing as they do rock, paper, scissors, and then the direction pointing thing. Bloom Park. Saturday at some point in time after 11:45.
Excuse
that's
me.
Where we were last.
Yukoname
I think
Date.
it was 1:12 p.m.
Nah.
That's right.
What's your name?
Where's our good friend Kagami?
And the girl?
Who?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep,
Is
yep.
she?
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Just accept that.
Okay.
What a place.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene.
That's a little disturbing. If I do say so myself.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. It looks pathetic.
Okay.
The holographic caution tape.
Holographic caution tape.
It's a bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. It makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
A bench for couples. A local cop.
Yeah, it's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Didn't find nothing.
A local cop.
No bench. Parasol.
A parasol.
Fence.
There's a fence around the merry-go-round. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering.
Weathering. Oh my gosh.
Ow, mother.
Cruncher.
Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. When I sit all the way back, it's probably hard to hear me. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall.
Okay.
There's a Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant eye staring down.
Interesting.
Only if you're obsessed with eyes, I think.
Buddy's favorite animal.
A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
A black and white bear? Monokuma? It's the control room.
Is that a phone booth?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
it's the control room.
What?
Is it a phone booth?
Oh. It's the TARDIS. Oh.
This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Oh.
It's the control room of the merry-go-round.
Though they act like no kids would know what a phone booth is.
I think at this point, no kids would know what a phone booth is.
Don't tell me that.
And last night, I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? At this point, kids don't know what the Titanic is. Last night, I found Mizuki there. But I shouldn't bring up the Titanic. That's gonna give her traumatic memories, too.
What's the name of the Titanic? Okay, more replacement.
A local cop.
Still another local cop.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed.
No way.
The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
I can zoom in a bit here.
Horse.
Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought she was killed on the horse, to be honest.
She was just taking a late night ride and just got stabbed multiple times.
That must mean...
I mean, the killer didn't even do much. He just stood on the outside and held out the ice pick and just kept stabbing her as she went by.
Zoom in. Horse.
There was no blood on the horse. That must mean...
Okay, I guess we just don't want to ever finish our statements. Just stop moving weird.
Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously.
How does she know which horse it was sat upon?
I was trying to find some clues.
No.
She's a natural detective, huh?
No.
Right? All the police surrounding it.
She was a natural detective, she would have found something. You can't say natural detective until she finds something.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat.
Yes.
Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
But if you run 2 marathons...
You're pushing it.
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is. Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Aiba.
Aiba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
Yeah, have your eye pop out. That would send her packing.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
He sees.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
No.
Not really.
Give me $1.
Give me $1.
Wait, I had $1 in my box.
I remember Ota describing the scene.
Also, there was the winter iris flowers.
Oh yeah,
Her name was Iris.
that's true. Those are facts about this game so far.
But it's only fall. It's not winter yet.
It's not winter.
He
It's
said
only
there was an
So all
ice pick
this is
stabbed
falling
into the
through.
corpse's left eye socket. Taurus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
This
The
is
ice
like
pick was inside the victim's
back
left
in
eye
the day
socket?
where if you just picked a word, you could connect it to Kevin Bacon somehow. If you try hard enough, you
Yeah?
can connect anything.
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
Pull it out? Probably.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
This is
No.
a playground. Contrary to popular belief.
Contrary to appearances.
I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
And you're a civilian.
Okay, I guess.
But you probably shouldn't have announced that aloud with a local cop by. Oh, she's gonna die.
Hey, you alright?
Cool.
Are you okay?
Sorry.
Morning sickness.
What?
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
I ain't talking to a
105
lady.
pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
And why'd you ask, Date?
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Oh my gosh.
Time to drop you in a river.
Steal her phone.
Steal her phone.
No, no.
It's a steering wheel. The dashboard.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
So?
Seriously?
Oh.
The dashboard. The center console. The glove box.
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
It's the glove box.
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Why?
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it. You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
Your
No,
hand.
not that. It feels like I've met you before.
I've played patty cake lately.
Well, That's
When's
nice.
the last time you played patty cake?
That's
But
nice.
if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
I really need you to change your shoes.
Shoes.
They bother me. Like the clash of blue with the pink.
Yeah.
Usually I don't mind the color combination, but
Sagan Residence.
Maybe it's-
Residence.
maybe it's because it's like socks with
Oh,
eagles.
maybe. Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already.
Yes.
I said my goodbyes and turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye, Buddy is currently pointing at the screen.
I just realized the living room looks familiar too.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
There's the food here.
It's almost here.
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's
Gonna die.
dead in my dreams.
She's dead to me. Nope.
No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
That is like across the room.
You're...
Dead. They just turned
Nice
onto
to
our
meet you.
driveway. Or street.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
Iris's
wow.
mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Already almost broke the damn rules.
Okay.
I'll bet. I'll go get the food. You want chopsticks?
Yes.
And soy sauce?
Just in case, I guess. I don't see us needing them though. It. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Oh. It's the front door. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell. Ew.
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
It's a shoebox. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. Reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? Okay, same thing. A wooden shelf. A clock. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. A bookshelf. That is not a flower lamp. Nailed it! Okay.
Buddy just set something on top of it to close it. There are a lot of dishes.
Empty mug about. There we go. Okay. See, these are the kind of lights I want in my place. Microwave.
A microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Whoa.
It's a microwave.
Refrigerator.
A refrigerator.
Date, A riddle.
Oh no.
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
You open the door and stick it in?
You take
The
out the
solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
Oh, I forgot to close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
You open the fridge, take out the giraffe, put the elephant in, and close the door.
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
It's a fridge.
I like those riddles though.
I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side.
That's a bold assumption.
It's a kitchen counter.
But I guess not, since it has like the stove vent.
That's true. A dining table.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
It's a dining table.
Just ignore you, look at your sofa.
Iris and her mother Hitomi are sitting on the sofa.
Bypass you, look at the door.
There's a door in the back of the room.
Picture.
There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger.
It sucks.
Look at all that Danganronpa blood.
It looks like they got tacos on top of their head. Like, what is that supposed to be above their head? I don't know. Halos? Children suck.
A ceiling fan is spinning. You'll learn about that picture later, I think.
I would assume so.
A telephone is in the corner.
Because it did the zoom in.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
Bloom Park.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Awkward silence.
Well, winter iris. That's the one thing I missed from 999 was the dot dot dots always came with a It means good news and hope.
Cushion.
I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
Yes.
No, that's nothing.
It is a problem.
A cushion. You can see the trees and sky outside. For a minute I was gonna ask, why do I smell Cheetos?
I don't smell them though. Plant!
I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Abba. A plant.
That's how we get ants.
A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console.
Walk in a
2
room.
speakers and a long thin box in the middle. Heh, it's like... You know.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system. What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
I wish mine were that glorious. Achievement unlocked. The speaker system.
I don't get it.
I'm assuming it's something lewd.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm getting from that too, but... Is that supposed to be too big? You know what? I'm just gonna bypass that. And we're turning, and we're looking. Okay, I think I've looked at everything.
Nice.
Oh wait, I did not look at this stuff. Workbooks.
There are some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely, one in the middle is different.
Is one of them an elementary guided drawing? Because somebody needs it.
Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Osagami Sumo? There are elementary workbooks and a sumo wrestling almanac on the table.
Low table.
The coffee table.
No, it's a low table.
Steam is rising from the tea.
I'm surprised. I've been looking at stuff for a very long time now. Okay. Who do I talk to first?
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
I was just hinting about the flowers blooming behind her.
I love them.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
All together now.
Cheers. Oh.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
Oh, is her arm paralyzed? It's very limp.
it locked up on me.
Is your name Snake?
I see.
One of the few good things that came out of that game. It's pretty good. I like the crunchiness to it.
Yeah, I don't usually like shrimp, so.
Since I was born.
I said after eating more
Mom
shrimp
was
like
living here
this
before
past
that.
year than I've eaten in my whole life.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I'd thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Go away.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it.
Man.
You'll only hurt yourself.
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
Yeah, gosh, dude.
It's all right, Iris.
Not really.
I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes. I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Oh.
Teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Brag.
Brag.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago.
Why?
Why do you ask?
She did.
No reason.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Well,
time to hit the old dusty trail. I do not like your outfit,
I
sir.
stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
God, I hope
Sure you
not.
want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
That's creepy.
Anyway,
don't say it like
be
that.
seeing you.
That's rude.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
You learned one thing about her, Date,
right.
and you
Take care,
screwed
Date.
up.
I mean, he couldn't remember. The dude's name. Wait, what was it?
Kagami. Except he remembered it, because he said, I know you can hear me, Kagami.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Where are you? Oh,
In
are
the
you?
steering wheel. It's charging.
Oh.
Or she's charging.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
What a dork.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
Now who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me.
What a dork.
I can see myself through Iba.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her.
And that was holding that, by the way.
There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
And then she picked up the thing that was sitting on top of the sushi donut.
It's fine.
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round.
All right.
This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
I mean, yeah.
Let's hope I don't need my phone anytime soon.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Just so much about the corpse.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick?
She probably pulled it out. So, from what I'm thinking, they stabbed her body and then just right in the eye. And then just left it there because why not?
Could she have taken the eye?
Actually, they had to take her there because she wasn't killed on top of the horse.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12.
True.
She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
Almost.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
So you say.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
Too soon.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
No, give him an order, not at once.
Oh, read it.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Friday, approximately 5 p.m. Shoko's time of death. Approximately blank p.m. Mizuki receives Nile message. Unknown sender requests to come to Bloom Park. Approximately 8:10 p.m. Mizuki calls Ota, asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. Approximately 9 p.m. Mizuki and Ota discovered Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene. Approximately 9:05, Ota reports crime via payphone. Approximately 9:30, first responders arrive on scene, discover Shoko's corpse. Approximately 10:50 p.m., Date arrives at scene.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher. Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Interesting. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Police headquarters, Saturday, 4:26 p.m.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
Poking?
What?
Or poking?
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing.
Potatoes, potatoes.
You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Excuse me?
Fusion dance! Hey, Pewter.
As opposed to off.
Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor.
Okay. Don't want to talk to you yet. Oh.
A binder full of papers. It looks like the manual for the Sync machine.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
The internet.
There are various things on the table. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh? They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting.
Commendable.
A metal shelf placed along the wall. A CRT monitor.
Date, look.
What?
It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't joke about
A
that.
CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it. Yet.
Don't joke about that.
The door to the Sync room.
Chair.
Just a chair. There's nothing on the monitor.
'Cause it's off. Okay, anything on this shot? Oh. No, that's just creepy.
A locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
A locker in the corner of the room. A CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it yet.
Okay, so I probably should have looked at this one for that.
The exit.
What a creepy television. Okay.
There's an enormous machine beyond the window. The machine is known as the Sync machine. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Mizuki is lying in the Sync machine on the other side of the glass.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal
I
her,
have a
Date.
sinking feeling too.
You just have to sync with her.
I have a sinking feeling
You're
Buddy
the only one
hated
who
that. Seeing as she sighed loudly.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
Suspicious.
I don't know. You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Hey, Pewter? About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
So you were listening, huh?
She's always listening.
Her
Unless your
vitals are
battery's
stable.
dead.
Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the Sync machine system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker, in a way.
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got
You
it.
go to the sync room.
Wash your hands.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to
Who are
calm
you?
her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss. I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called ABIS. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
That is our purpose.
Okay, Dante, just wanted to stop talking, eh?
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over...
Let's get some tea.
What should I say?
When this is all over.
Is there a right answer?
I think she technically likes all of those things, but I know it listed, specifically unagi and stew. Unagi.
Yeah,
I remember you saying how you liked watching the eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is wriggling around.
Which is not what I was expecting.
Dante.
That time, I honestly didn't mean it to sound dirty. Oops. I should watch my mouth around Mizuki.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
I succeeded. I calmed child.
Date, get into position.
Get into position.
Let's begin.
Oh, and special
Way
agent,
back.
I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the SINC system.
Ooh.
New feature.
I didn't even know any
You'll
old
learn more
features.
when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
That was good, Pope.
Date, you ready?
No.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
But he's like, I didn't sign up for a time limit.
Am I actually timed?
Yeah, I know.
Son of a gun.
I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
I don't like that. Do I have to do this a lot?
We're counting on you.
I mean,
Well then,
it's a
let's
major game mechanic. It's not like a bad time limit. It's hard to explain. It's like a time limit, but it's... You'll find out. It's more of like a point system, honestly. A stamina system.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park?
We're just
Lightning in a
bypassing
birdcage? Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
I mean, yeah.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
You look around.
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right?
Oh, no.
Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Whoa, that was a giant bear. Oh wait. Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute, but healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info. So wait, if you sync with yourself for too long, do you get absorbed into your own subconscious?
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Excuse me. Ah!
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
I don't like the horses moving.
Speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There are 6 minutes. There is a 6-minute time limit in Somnium. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining time limit left in the upper right of the screen. Unlock all mental locks within the 360-second time limit.
So, should I look at the photo?
Yeah, go for it.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Okay, that stops when you're looking at things. What?
Each of these actions costs that amount of time.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's more of like a stamina system, because like the walking around doesn't really affect it too much unless you just like run around in circles the whole time.
So I'm assuming there's a right answer.
Generally, yes. I think some of them may have like multiple correct answers, but I don't remember any of the answers, so.
Useless. I feel like the one that costs more time would be the right answer.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
I'm not saying for all times, I feel like for this one.
Oh, probably. Because it also gives you
Right.
a timey.
No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Yeah.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
Excuse me?
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function pewter added?
Correct.
Why are you sitting on a bench?
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream.
Bless you.
And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You are only able to hold 3 timies. Pick up a timie when you already hold 3 timies. Hold 3 will replace 1.
'Cause I'm not a part of a couple.
Timies are expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can.
Okay. Control. Oh.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Knock.
No, you can't use that. It takes half off. Up there.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's only 10 seconds for this.
Yeah.
So it probably doesn't really matter. It's just...
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
hope I didn't mess up. Oh.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
Wait, is that free? Free? I didn't expect to see.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
All right, buddy.
I see 2 bird cages.
What's your instinct with these bird cages?
What do you mean?
Looks like there's something
I guess
inside
finish the
them.
conversation.
Take a look.
I don't know what's in the other one. What is it in there?
I think that's a picture.
Picture and balloons.
Which one are you leaning more towards?
Balloons.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first major path of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If you pick the looms, you're dealing a lot with A-set.
And if I don't pick balloons?
It's the other path. Yeah, you still have like some conversations with A-set, but the other one is definitely A-set focused. So if you want to experience some of the game without her because you already don't like her that much, I would do this. I don't want you to already be like, oh my god, I hate this game, because that one gets kind of off the rails.
Heard of that. So I guess I would lift it.
Probably. I would use one of the timies.
Should I use the more...
I don't know if there's a more expensive one after this, but either one. I think I accidentally did this without using any timies, so this one's pretty forgiving.
What?
Oh, you have to hit X, and then I think it equips it, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, the menu.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
This voice line is kind of weird when she's already done it. I mean, I don't hate Ace. That whole taking a video for immediate blackmail just did not sit right with me.
Yeah. I don't think this path will make you like her anymore.
All I did was move the cage.
But the other one kind of has, retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back to lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 locks will cost all 3. What's a little blackmail between friends, right? You regain your 3 retries by selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low.
Agent Dante,
There are torn
you've got
pieces
5
of paper.
minutes.
Roll up and toss. Well, I'm assuming piece together would be ideal. We'll do. Oh, dang it.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
I forgot to equip it.
Done. But
She's riding the panda.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the bird cage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You'll be fine.
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Wonder how.
Selecting the map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. You can see your current location and objectives you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you are lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Objects, objectives, it's like the same thing.
Okay, that's a creepy panda.
Yeah.
Let's go to him.
The panda head is spinning.
I don't know. This one I actually stop. I feel like stop is an obvious answer though. The time went up.
Those are only useful if you have some that are like 100.
So I guess I'll try stopping it. But it's moving slowly and it's making the thing very fast. Hope it all.
I played this game when it first came out.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
Merry-go-round's noises are very loud.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
Man, what is a second verb?
If you chose the correct answer on your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. More than 1 second when you clear, you get a prize. No boss, anything but that.
What?
Oh, you get the art as long as you don't exceed the time limit. So technically, like, if you had 1 second left, but you were choosing the right final action to do, and it costs like 100 points, you could do it still, and go over the time limit. But since it's the final action, you still succeed. But if you have enough time after you succeed with that action, you get the art. I think that's what that was talking about. I don't know where the hidden art is in this one, though. Because they said there's always that hidden eyeball. I don't know if it's on the map.
I don't know if is the merry-go-round horse important?
Probably not. There's a lot of joke kind of things to do.
It's Mizuki!
I just want to make her better. I don't know. Hug. Hug her sounds good. Can I hug her? I don't want to slap her. I don't know if I can make her laugh. Let's hug her. Aww.
Mizuki.
Well done.
Put on some clothes, sir.
Have some decency. Yeah, I hug her.
Also, you're nicer to Mizuki in that one.
Oh. In this route?
Just in that branch. The other branch, you're kind of a dick.
Heck no.
Day 2, Saturday.
Still Saturday.
meikAI.
There's some urgency, sir.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Oh.
Cute.
After she calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, and about Ota. And about Choco. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide.
I really don't want to examine all that stuff again, but...
I like big
Aiba
butts,
is
I
linked to your
can know.
brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Wow.
Don't call me dumb.
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
It's not bad. Why is it taking...
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present
Oops,
for.
I forgot that.
Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date?
No.
That event you
didn't say
experienced
you
is
were wrong.
obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Wow.
What?
I'm kidding.
Do you have a daughter?
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
Peter is standing with his hands in his pockets. Turned down for what?
Okay.
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
I don't know if completely heal the wounds in her heart because her mom's still dead, but
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
I was already planning on it.
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hit in the column.
yeah.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be. Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
I thought we could conclude that she didn't remove the eye because Boss is staring at Mizuki. Because I thought Aiba said that the eye was taken out while they were alive.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
Insomnia, in your dream. I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Unagi. You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Dang.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner, past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Yeah, I love Mizuki. That's why Aiba isn't best girl, because she started with Mizuki.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
And receptionist.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed.
I like Boss,
could
too.
you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Mizuki is lying in the chair.
Is
Looks like she's steady. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eye. I sympathize with her. Breast receptionist. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal.
I haven't seen it in a while. And why is she next? 37. Plays the video games involving shooting down alien invaders. Alrighty. Computer. Dislikes cats. Oh. Away with you.
Boys love. Don't be so close-minded.
How about that? For legal reasons.
Actually, I better stop now before I mysteriously disappear. Fan-made books and comics. I don't have any, but I need to do some research, so please send me some. The cloud. Time of arrival.
Ah! They got to No. Alright, yes. Back here.
Back to Bloom Park.
I think just likes conservatives. Wow, it's
Saturday, 8:13.
Oh no, it's nighttime!
Nighttime. Daytime. She does know how to handle a pipe. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
So is this game like multiple cases, or is it all just the one case?
It's just the one case.
Okay.
I had so many happy memories
of.
here. The only happy memories I really have are
Multiple
from here.
cases inside the one case. One major case.
Memories of my family are so
Depends on which path
bright
you
and
go.
colorful. But now, this is where Mom... Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki is looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it?
She had more questions.
Rude.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
A subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Eat fresh.
This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Subway, eat fresh.
The subway. Aiba,
Eat fresh.
does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
Ow.
Just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Might have to stop here for the night.
Sure you don't want to get to the next place?
No, my stomach's
No.
hurting. As much as I'd like to.
That's fair. Well, you like this better than 999 so
Yes.
far?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Mostly because you can do a little bit more.
You can do a little bit more. Date's a better character than Junpei, I think. Not that Junpei's like terrible,
Yeah.
but Junpei's banter with the other characters isn't as good as just Date's banter with Aiba, let alone Date's banter with everyone.
Not to mention Date's banter with Dante.
With Date, yes. Hello, you handsome devil. I spy something round. Eyeball. Yes, I win.
But yeah, I definitely like it better than 999 right now.
Yeah,
Just to be safe.
I think you'll end up liking this better overall.
Probably. Let me You know. Aha. Ooh. But I've saved, so it's fine.
It's fine.
But yeah. I mean, obviously, whether we're not gonna find her dad yet. Well, we might. He could be dead too. But obviously, we're not gonna solve the case because it's probably a lot more to this game than that.
Leaving you again. We can't stay on for 24/7. I'm sorry.
If only. But I also have to get up early again tomorrow.
No, yeah. But we should hopefully be able to play Thursday.
Especially when I have a short day Wednesday for once.
Oh.
Actually, I have a to-go shift.
Nice. Maybe we can play some Danganronpa. We just trade off.
12 hours. It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. Maybe one day we'll do a 24-hour stream. If we actually had people who watched us besides you.
But yeah, I'm excited to continue this, and hopefully we should do it Thursday.
Yeah. So we'll see you Thursday. I might stream Digimon tomorrow. Make more bad choices.
Alright.
I mean, it's a horror game, so.
Alright. But yeah.
We'll see you Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.